Hello Eurovision friends, thank you so much for coming to my channel Eurovision Histories. If you've seen my rating video of the Irish entry for Eurovision 2024, which is Doomsday Blue by Bambie Thug, you might have seen that I was thoroughly confused by the whole song, but also a bit by the lyrics. But thanks to my subscribers, and a special thanks goes to Dove, I have kind of started to understand the song a bit more, and I want to share in this video what I think the interpretation of the song might be and a message in the song, and also how it relates to the genre changes that are very noticeable, obviously, in the song. So let's get right to it. First of all, there are lots of dark themes in this song. Avada Kedavra, I speak to destroy, and Avada Kedavra, I love this because it's a reference to Harry Potter, where this is the spell, the forbidden spell that you can kill other witches and wizards with. So very dark start indeed. Through twisted tongues, a hex deployed on you. So again, a reference to witchcraft. And then, of course, the name of the song is Doomsday Blue. However, there are also lots of motifs that relate to sleep and sleeping. Avada Kedavra, the thoughts in my head, the places I touch when lying in bed, the visions of you, the words that you said, undo. When you sleep, you hear the sound, and these references to sleep made me think that the screamy parts might be about a nightmare or the nightmare that you're living in, and the more poppy parts about a dream, and maybe the more idealized version of your life you have in your head. However, then I also found an interview with Bambie Thug in which they said that the song is about being overlooked as a person by society in your relationships, in your life, and in your career. And Bambie Thug identifies as non-binary, and they are also goth. And so they might have faced a lot of rejection in their life, and the song might be about that as well. I think the song can be read in different ways, as a toxic relationship, but also as a song about an outsider being mistreated by society. But I also see references to mental health struggles. And when we look at the relationship interpretation, there are some references in the first part of the song. Avada Kedavra, I speak to destroy. The feelings I have, I cannot avoid. So it seems like they are very infatuated with the other person, but there also seems to be a problem, because through twisted tongues, a hex deployed on you, that all the pretties in your bed escape your hands and make you sad. All the pretties here, to me, is a reference to infidelity of the other party in this relationship. And all the things you wish you had, you lose. So there's a hex, there's Avada Kedavra, the death spell from Harry Potter, and then all the things you wish you had, you lose. So Bambie Thug seems to be dead set to hurt this other person in the relationship for all the pain that they have caused. However, if you look at it from the perspective of the misfit in society, all the feelings I cannot avoid might also reference the fact that you know who you are deep inside, but you're not showing it to everybody. And this actually makes sense if you look at what comes right after it in the lyrics. And this is, of course, the screamy part. I know you're living a lie. I see the scars in your eyes. I know you're living a lie. So deep down, you know that you're not living your truth and you're living a lie, but it might also be about mental health struggles, in that you don't live your life because your inner demons are always screaming from the inside. And these mental health struggles might also lead to problems in the relationship, because they sing in the more poppy part, I guess you'd rather have a star than the moon. I guess I always overestimate you. So what does the moon and star reference allude to? A star emanates light, it is bright, it is visible in the sky, and the moon is much more complex. It is dark, sometimes it's light, sometimes it's a half moon, sometimes it's a full moon, and the moon always needs light from somewhere else to be seen and to not be overlooked. So it's complex like a person. We're not always shining like a star. We are sometimes lighter, sometimes darker. We have mood swings. And especially when you're a person with mental health issues, these changes are especially visible maybe to your partner in the relationship. And when they sing, you would rather have a star than a moon, maybe the partner wants someone more easy with less problems and less mood swings. And the song says, who do all the things that you do? I'm down, down in my doomsday blues. So while the partner is doing a lot of things, maybe wants to do a lot of things, they are feeling bad and they are in their doomsday blues. It might also be a reference to society wanting us to be stars and to be functioning and conforming and shining according to what society wants us to do, but people are just too complex for that. However, I also see something a bit more positive in this because there are many, many stars, but there's just one moon. So it also shows that you know your self-worth and that you're special and unique. And during the poppy light parts of the song, it might also be these moments where you feel light and like everything is working out and you are functioning in society, but then the voice from inside you comes back and tells you you're living a lie. This isn't actually reality. And that's also reflected in the staging where there was a lot of pink and they were kind of dancing in the clouds, and then the voice comes back and everything turns dark again. And then the song continues, Avada Kedavra, the thoughts in my head, the places I touch when lying in bed, the visions of you, the words that you said, undo, my heartbeat buried in the ground, and especially the lying in bed, the visions of you, the words that you said. This kind of reminds me of overthinking after a long day, and you still replay in your head what other people have said and what they might have thought of you in that situation, which obviously is also a mental health struggle. For your romance, I'd beg, steal, and borrow. It's draining me hollow. You, I guess you'd rather have a star than the moon. So the relationship is really draining a lot of energy out of them. But then there's a bit of a positive spin towards the end of the song. You slow dance me out of my sorrow. I guess you'd rather have a star than the moon, but your favorite color compared to the others is blue. Doomsday Blue. So the other person slow dances them out of their sorrow, and the song basically ends with, well, your favorite color is blue, which is what I am, Doomsday Blue. And this is kind of a positive spin. And when you refer to society, it might also mean that society kind of realizes at some point that the moon is maybe more interesting than the star. And the fact that Bambie Thug actually managed to win Eurosong and now gets to represent her whole country in Eurovision is actually a bit meta when you think about it. So this is my interpretation of this song. Of course, it's all subjective and there might be way more layers of meaning that I haven't even seen, or I might also have gotten some things wrong. Do let me know in the comments. And please subscribe to this channel if you like this video. I do lots of lyric interpretations. I already did Remitente by Maria Pelae, but also the Slovenian entry Veronica, and I'm looking forward to doing way more of these. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video if you want to. See you then, and bye-bye.